Well, welcome back. We are still here at the White Lady, the Brandberg White Lady Lodge. Christoffel, something about this lodge. It gives you peace, it gives you tranquility, and what I like most is the wild animals among us.
Sure, Francois, definitely, most definitely. Sitting here with the Brandberg in the background there, it's an exceptional view. I couldn't wait to wake up this morning just to experience it again and to see the sunrise and the sun rays touching the mountain.
Indeed,
it's something you can't describe to someone on a camera if they haven't experienced it themselves.
That's a fact with Christoffel, but I think our topic this morning or today, that suspension. We followed you. That's about the best part of 300 kilometers, rugged terrain, various terrains, off-road, really off-roading, dunes, corrugated roads. Literally everything that Namibia could offer, she threw it at us.
Yes, Francois, that's true what you're saying. We definitely traveled over a lot of different terrains. There was soft riverbeds, there was rocky passes, there was literally something of everything, and we definitely tested our products again. And I have to say, that's the good thing about using the products and being here testing them. I can definitely say, and I can now say with confidence, that the products work.
Yeah. We normally talked about suspensions, but I always think it's an underrated topic. Christoffel, before getting your experience, what exactly are we talking about if we talk about the suspension? To me, a suspension is a ding onder die car, but it's much deeper.
Yes, there's a lot of different components and a lot of different parts when you're talking about a suspension. I think when we're touching on off-roading, as in this case with this trip, you get a standard vehicle, and the suspension is built for that vehicle in a standard setup, so it can handle off-roading. It's an 4x4 vehicle. But as soon as you start adding things to your vehicle, like with our vehicle here in the back, the Hilux, there's front bumpers, rear bumpers, there's roof racks fitted. We had a custom built roll bar for it that added extra weight. Everything add extra weight to the vehicle. And then you have your camping stuff, like we had 200 liter diesel, we had 80 liter water, we had the fridge with all the food in. All the other gear that comes with it, that's 500 kgs plus that you're talking about quickly. And your standard vehicle suspension setup isn't built to handle that amount of weight, especially in the type of terrains that we're traveling in. So that's when you look at a suspension, an off-road suspension. And the good thing about Ironman is there's a lot of different suspension setups that you can choose from. So you have the performance, you have the load, you have the extra load, depending on the amount of accessories and the constant load on the vehicle.
So there you have it about suspension. My question now to Christoffel will be a direct question. Christoffel, how did you experience this terrain with your product?
Yeah, I have to say, it's my first time now driving the different terrains that we travel in with the Hilux. We recently got the vehicle and kitted it. It's fitted with a foam cell pro suspension from Ironman, and I have performance leaf springs at the back and load coil springs in the front, because I have a winch and a bumper. And I have to say, Francois, with all the extra weight, like I said now, with all the diesel and the water and all the extra goods in the fridge, it handled perfectly. I think we've spec'd it pretty good, and not only because I sell Ironman. I mean, you guys that are here, that's not working for Ironman.
We experienced it actually.
Exactly, yeah. You were driving behind me, and you guys said that you could notice clearly that the vehicle was handling the weight pretty good. It was handling it well. So I think that's the difference that a suspension makes on your vehicle. When you're going off-roading, you have to make sure that you have the correct suspension setup. So that's why it's always important to know exactly what the customer wants to do with the vehicle. Is it like a dual-purpose vehicle? Are you buying it specifically for off-roading? What are you going to do with it? So as soon as you know exactly what you're going to do with your vehicle, like I said, Ironman has a lot of different options. The people can just come to us and we can advise them and speak to them.